Good morning, DBS. Right now, I'm coming to you from some nice shady area near the office, taking in some breeze and taking in the beautiful scents coming from this flamboyant tree. It is a beautiful morning, and of course, you're making your morning better by joining us here on DBS this morning, and I think you made the right choice. Of course, we are making sure you wake up the right way in the know. So here's our morning news highlights. And that is a wrap for our morning news highlights. Right now, we are heading into a quick commercial break. And after that, we have a very packed show for you. So I'm hoping that you are ready to take that in. Make sure that everybody in the house is gathered around so they do not miss out. We'll see you in a sec. Welcome back, DBS. Right now, we are coming to you from the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, where I think we're part of something big going on today. Of course, I'm not going to steal your thunder, Mr. St. Catherine. So take us into what's happening.
All right. So today, as you rightly put it, it's a great occasion. We're going to have 60 participants taking part in what is an idea generation competition. So it will be 60 participants vying for prizes. We have first, second, and third. But they won't be revealed today. We also have Most Innovative. That will be a follow-on showcase event on the 23rd. But today they have to put their best foot forward because 30 of them will be going on to the business coaching where they will actually get grant funding for their businesses. So today is youth entrepreneurial talent on display.
All right, and we certainly love to see it, especially in the environment St. Lucia is right now with the youth economy. I mean, the Taiwanese is always on the ground with us working with these projects. I mean, the Jeunesse program,
Yes.
Jeunesse?
Jeunesse, yes,
Jeunesse, let me tell you, I have to try to get the pronunciation properly because, of course, that would have culminated in July on the
Yes.
14th with the graduation.
The graduation,
What was
yes.
that like?
Okay, so the graduation was great, but these people were the vocational students. So they did things like digital and creative entrepreneurship, health aid, hospitality, and so forth. So they got a skills certificate. Our component right now is all about entrepreneurship. So it's not vocational skills. We're training them to be real entrepreneurs. So some of the students here have gone through 3 months of training. They did theoretical courses such as social media marketing, business model creation, all of these things. And there was a practical component where they had to produce prototypes. So we're anxious, we're looking forward to what they've learned and the kind of prototypes they're going to produce today.
Okay, and just to clarify, I know the college does offer entrepreneurship as a subject of study at the Department of Arts and General Sciences. Trying to pull up my memory, we just used to call it
innovation and sustainable business, but yes.
Thank you for telling me that I'm old, Brent. I thought I just graduated, but thank you for clarifying that. But the project was open to non-students of the college as well.
Yes, so it's different from what was offered on campus. What we offer during the regular semester is more theoretical. Okay, and we wanted to bring in a practical component. The other thing is that Sir Arthur Lewis has its entry requirements, and we're like, no, they can be entrepreneurs who are from grassroots background, who have limited formal education. We didn't want to exclude them. So we incorporated bringing these type of people in and so forth. We think they will make excellent entrepreneurs. The Taiwanese dug into their pockets, provided some money, and we had a 3-month-long program, and we expecting great things from them.
All right. If members of the public want to tune in, possibly get updates on how things go after today, how can they do so?
Okay, they can follow us on social media. So you follow SALCC on our Instagram, on Facebook and so forth, or they can go to the website salcc.edu.lc. So I want them to stay tuned. We have more programs coming up. All of the programs we've done on the Jeunesse, which is geared towards young people, were fully financed by the Taiwanese. You didn't have to take any money out of your pocket. And a lot of them had grant funding towards the end, free money.
All
Yeah, so stay tuned. Register if we having another cohort, I believe, in November,
Okay.
where we want to do business coaching. So we want people who have businesses who are struggling right now. You need some money, you need some training. Come, we'll give you training and money. Yes, we will give you money as part of the youth economy. So again, I want to thank the Taiwanese for putting in the finances. I want to thank the government of St. Lucia for the youth economy initiative. And well, I'm going to thank my team and Sir Alpha Lewis for doing the majority of the work.
All right. I mean, Brent has really lined it out. I think you heard the words free money about 3 times.
Yeah.
That's 4 times. I don't think you need to hear much more. I'm looking forward to seeing more from the program. Of course, thank you so much, Brent.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Welcome back, DBS. Now, we have been following the journey of all of the contestants of this year's Miss District High pageant. Of course, it's the first of its kind. And recently, the girls were able to show off their stuff and all the training that they have been undergoing in a fashion show that took place at the Baywalk Mall. And of course, DBS was there on hand to cover the entire thing. Here are some highlights from that day.
Eager fire days. It's just a cat on the
TVS. Now, every time we get a fabulous outfit on screen, I need to share that with you. So let's just get Javon, give us a bit of a view of what is going on this morning. Of course, you look fabulous. I love your colors. How are you feeling today?
Thank you. I am feeling all things color, all things amazing today.
All right. I mean, you did mention earlier on during the ceremony that you're not a St. Lucian, but we may see you moving down very soon. So what's your experience been like working with the Miss St. Lucia brand?
Well, you know what? Let me go back because my experience working in St. Lucia started over 4 years ago, working with Joycey Medrick and the Fashion Council doing the country's first ever fashion camp. So extending beyond that, I consider myself an adopted St. Lucian at this point, but I love all things St. Lucia, all things creative, all things amazing here. And I think the world deserves to know that on a greater platform. So Joycey invited me to come down to assist her in meeting the wonderful ladies. I don't think they need my help, though, because they're doing amazing. But she has groomed them to amazing capacity. I can't wait to see all their capabilities on the stage. And guess what? We're continuing to let her inspire you.
All right. And of course, your work with the St. Lucia Fashion Council. I mean, unfortunately, there would be a large section of the island who may not even know of the work of the St. Lucia Fashion Council. So could you just take us into that?
Of course. I love that the Fashion Council, under Joyce's leadership and the amazing members as well, they really encourage sustainability and also all things emerging talent. Because sometimes that emerging talent, they're the voice to the voiceless sometimes. And so I think this is a happy meeting in because they're giving them an opportunity to align with Miss Universe, with some other platforms that sometimes, your regular citizen don't have the opportunity. So now it's up to the emerging talent to really go beyond just the idea to maybe conception and really think of themselves as a global brand. And I really believe the St. Lucia Fashion Council is doing that.
Of course, and Joycey did mention that during the pageant, we will see emerging designers coming up. So how are these designers identified? Had they been part of the Fashion Council for a period of time?
They have been, and I think it goes from different disciplines. Again, I think it's also helping change the narrative because everybody is not a seamstress. Everybody is just not a designer. It's also educating people at this time because so many wonderful people have amazing talents, and not always you have to go to school for that. I mean, because it can be passed down from your lineage. It's just in your blood. So that said, we really open it up to all people on island that want to come, that join that organization, and give them an opportunity. But clearly, it's curated. So we give them a theme. So this year is all things the future of fashion, sustainability. Because coming from a pandemic, sometimes we can take trash and make it a treasure, and so we can take those things like a bottle or anything that is on island and make it something beautiful, something wearable, and something sellable.
All right. I mean, we need to keep marketing in mind at all times, especially when we're speaking about younger people coming up into the industry. You need to know how to make your products, but also how to market them to ensure that you're sustainable as an entrepreneur. So with the Miss St. Lucia brand, what has been your experience this year meeting the contestants?
Well, you know what? I think these ladies are a beautiful representation of the country. I really do. And not just of the country, but of the world. Because what that does is give us a taste of what all our melanin skin can embrace, right? And I think what happens is that now it broadens the conversation and the narrative that we can speak well, we can look well, and we can live well. But with that, sometimes it's all about exterior, but it welcomes an invitation to get a deeper glimpse of who someone is and really expose the country to a greater level. So I'm so excited for whoever wins because it's going to be strong. It's going to some strong competition now. It narrowed down to 5. So I'm glad I don't have to make a final decision. However, I'm just grateful to be here and lending ear because they're doing an amazing job.
Amazing stuff. All right. So honestly, I love your energy, and every time we do a show, we do leave our viewers with a thought for the day. Okay. And I'd love to give you the opportunity to give today's thought for the day. Any words of advice or encouragement that you'd like to give?
So thought for today, I would say continue to build, educate, style. So my mantra is continue to build people up from the inside out, educate them with the right tools, and use style as my platform.
All right. Thank you so much. And I hope we get to touch base with you again throughout the fashion journey.
I would look forward to it. Thank you. It's my honor.
And I don't think I could have said it better myself. What a thought for the day. He really did a great job at giving us the motivation that we need to head on into the rest of the day. And I really hope that it resonated with at least some of you. Of course, this is the end of today's show. I'm wishing you a safe day. I mean, it's Thursday. One more day until the weekend. Hang in there. You're gonna make it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.